Thank you, Chair. Honourable members, thank you for your intervention, for your comments. I think we all are going in the same direction, and we are all willing to show our willingness to strengthen these macro-regional strategies and their roles and their capacities. I think with the next multi-annual financial framework that will be submitted by the Commission in May, we have now a window of opportunity to introduce macro-regional strategies in the EU policy landscape. Macro-regional strategies are, as you said here, without any doubt, one of the flagships of territorial cooperation. And as you said, it's one of the most tangible expression of the EU added value. And many of you, Mr. Picula, Madame Bresso, Mr. Bogovic, Yavcovic, I think underlined the importance, also political importance, of these macro-regional strategies, because it's the only framework that we have now in the European policies to put together member states, EU member states and non-EU member states on the equal footing or with the equal rights, sharing their experience, sharing good practices, and I think it's very important because it's very important for the hope of the enlargement and for the hope of the countries. But as Mr. Coțelina underlined in his report and during also this discussion, of course, macro-regional strategies provide a relevant framework for improving the results of EU policies, and first and foremost, as you said, cohesion policy. So I think now it's more than ever when we need to show that we can establish concrete cooperation to help us be stronger in addressing the serious challenges that we are all facing. The Commission will consider very carefully its proposal how to guarantee a better coherence between the macro-regional objectives and those that will be supported through our programmes. We are ready to seek better links with cohesion policy and reinforce the coherence of the whole policy framework. I would like to conclude by assuring you once again that we will remain a fervent supporter of 4 macro-regional strategies. I share with you that not all the times we did very well, and I really think that we have to call upon the member states to do their part, because the European Commission is a facilitator. But when it comes to select the projects, as you said about which kind of projects, energy, and the Baltic is the only strategy that has introduced this transnational cooperation concept, and I think it's an example for other macro-regional strategies. To be honest, as I said, I am a great supporter of this. Sometimes I don't understand why so many years Ministry of Foreign Affairs fought years and years for these macro-regional strategies, and then when they are adopted and they are in place, we don't have projects. They don't come with common projects. So I think it's really important to put together in the same countries the Ministry of Finances, the Ministry of European Funds with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and have these projects, cross-border cooperation and also transnational. In any way, we continue to encourage all the stakeholders to participate. We will continue to disseminate good practices so that each of the 4 macro-regional strategies learns from the 3 others. We will also continue to communicate on the benefits of these strategies in order to raise citizens' awareness. And you raised this Mediterranean and Black Sea issue. As I said, these macro-regional strategies are voted by the Council as the requirement of the Member States, and of course, if they will be adopted by the Council, the Commission is ready to be facilitated. But I would like, ladies and gentlemen, once again to express my gratitude to you, to the European Parliament, but in particular to Mr. Cozzolino and all the people who worked to this very important document, to the Regi Committee in particular, for your support to the macro-regional concept as a valuable tool to improve our collective action. And I am also very glad that Mr. Novakov is not anymore here, that the Bulgarian presidency designs cohesion policy as a priority for the next 6 months. So I rely also on you to fight together to preserve this policy, which is the most tangible policy which improves the life of the citizens and also has visible results in our European Union to fulfil the discrepancies, the gaps that we still have. Thank you once again, and I wish you good luck. And it will be a pleasure for me to come in Regi and maybe to talk one by one about each strategy. Thank you very much.
Merci. Nous allons conclure avec Monsieur Cozzolino.
Sì, si conferma un largo consenso e un confronto davvero positivo e adesso l'intervento della commissaria conferma la positività di questo nostro confronto. Credo che possiamo dire rafforzamento strategico degli strumenti e della governance,